Welcome back to Gear Check Games. This is episode 19 of our Kingdom Hearts 1.5 for the PS4 playthrough. Sora's very excited that we destroyed Jafar and kicked him out into the desert for
every last molecule.
That's
yeah,
right.
Nice new Keyblade with a little two-dimensional lamp on it.
Yeah. For the memories.
That's where we keep the genie.
We'll never forget you, Dan Castellaneta. Except to summon you in battle, because I don't know about you guys, but I do not really use the summons in this game. Apart from one, but we'll get to that one in due time.
I use the summons during boss fights, particularly the hidden boss fights. The summons are super useful. Well, the Kurt Ziza fight, specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
I didn't use like a single summon, which is why I had so much trouble on a particular boss.
Tinkerbell and Mushu really make Kurt Ziza a lot easier.
Well, Tinkerbell just makes everything easier. It's like,
She's
hey,
broke as
Sora, how'd
heck.
you like to not die?
Thanks.
It literally is just just gonna constantly like massively refill your health and magic,
But you gotta collect it.
and
if you
also
don't
give you
have
protection from
magnet.
or basically give you second wind permanently.
Yeah,
while she's up.
if your health drops to 0, she'll revive you. But you know, Tinkerbell's still a ways off.
Yeah, we'll get to her later.
She's
'cause we
also
don't
one of the
remember.
few summon characters like Genie who's not just inside a rock that we have to rescue.
Yeah, they're gifted, quote unquote, gifted to you.
Oh boy, we just unlocked the best part of the game.
Yay!
So is
the
this the-
ladder.
Moogles.
Is this the part where we talk about how ridiculous they made getting Ultimate Weapon? Or have we talked about that?
Yeah, we mentioned it
believe we
before,
have.
and I just want to say, like, I like stuff like this in video games. And you know, if I had put more time into like the PS2 Kingdom Hearts, I probably would have liked it there too. But here, it's
Yeah.
like, it's even to unlock like the second tier of recipes in the Moogle shop, you have to go after those stupid like unique Heartless that have like a very small chance of dropping. Well, okay, it's not. It's less based on luck with the new Heartless and more on just how well you do at their
EXP
mini games or whatever. Yeah, that
yeah, I
EXP
would almost-
earring is the one. Is that the bottom? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Okay.
I would almost call all of the extraneous extra Heartless that they give you. Like you said, I would call them mini games. Like it's basically like playing a game within a game to farm all those mats
Yeah.
for the Ultimate Weapon. And what kills me is that they don't make the Ultimate Weapon any weaker or stronger in this one.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
just have
same
to do
strength.
more crap to get it.
Synthesis
Yeah.
was one of my favorite parts of the original game, so like, the fact
Oh
that
yeah,
it's just
I really
ridiculous.
liked doing the Krat synthesis stuff in the original game, and I don't think I
job,
really even had to grind that much to get all
Yeah.
the stuff done.
You don't like at all.
I think in the original, the only real quote unquote hard thing to do was farm the white truffles, just because
also-
like sometimes they wouldn't spawn.
The chests were
But apart from that, they're
Yeah.
pretty. As long as you know what you're doing with those guys, they're pretty easy to.
Yeah,
most of the key
manipulate.
materials for synthesis were things that you could only find in chests, like Orichalcum and
I remember
for
having to farm a
synthesis of
bunch
the
of
ultimate
behemoths
oh yeah
for the like the final
did that
tier stuff.
I guess it's. I don't know. I just would have preferred it if they. I don't know if they
Kept
had
it
had
the original.
Well, if they had. I don't mind them adding like more recipes, obviously, but if they had just made it like a list that maybe updates as you go through the game. You know how Chip and Dale will be like, oh, there's a new tournament at the Coliseum. Maybe when you go to the map sometimes the Moogles will be like, oh, we can craft more recipes.
Simba.
Oh yeah. Speaking of summons, I'm glad you guys mentioned that earlier. It was almost like fate intervened.
Yeah.
Like, I like to use the summons in this game because like they add variety to the combat. Because just whacking people with the X button can get old after a while.
So, like, does Mufasa go back to his home planet after this game and get killed by his brother?
Well, no, Mufasa isn't here. That's the
Alright,
weird
this
thing
is
about
Simba.
this, because in Kingdom Hearts 2, we actually visit a world based on the Lion King, and Simba remembers Sora, But that world's story kind of begins relative to the movie during the time when Simba is like living in exile with Timon and Pumbaa, and he like stands for nothing.
Okay,
I guess it was just like a flashback. Yeah. I mean, obviously it was, because like when you get there, he's already an adult.
Well, no. I'm not like confused about that. Yeah, that's a flashback, but you know, when it shows young Simba witnessing Mufasa's death. But I just find it funny that, you know, in his own world, Simba is like a deadbeat, like hiding from his responsibility. But here in Kingdom Hearts 1, he's just like, yeah, I'll help you out, Sora. Just call whenever you need me.
Simba's got plenty of free time to pal around with us in this game, because it's not like he's busy running a kingdom or anything.
Also, in his summon animation, he poses on top of Pride Rock. Like do the other lions know he's doing that?
He snuck in one night.
No, he has a little mini diorama of Pride Rock.
So naturalist Trey is putting his hat on, and like, to me, like, lone lions are kind of like a thing. Like, once they reach a certain age, they get kicked out of their pride. So it makes sense that a lone lion would be like joining like a pack, like a coalition, to like help their odds of survival. That's what they're called. Like, there are coalitions. That is what a group of male lions is called, instead of a pride.
And if he falls in love tonight.
Boy, I always wanted a team up between Matthew Broderick and Haley Joel Osment. Oh, hey, they actually got Piglet's real voice for this game.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't that many years after that he was gone.
Yeah, he died in like 2000.
Or whoever was voicing him in the cartoons at the time.
Yeah. That's what I love about this world. It feels very authentic. And that's why I enjoy every minute of being in Pooh's world.
Have I ever told you guys about the Twilight Zone episode with Piglet's original voice actor?
Cease and desist, so don't listen to you.
I thought you said cease and desist. It's like, if I was Piglet, that's what I'd be thinking.
On that day, Nintendo fans received a grim reminder.
Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 will never be released on Nintendo Switch.
What is this, Evangelion?
And now I'm sad.
Anyhow, so this episode of The Twilight Zone with Piglet's original voice actor, strongly recommend y'all go and watch it. It's on Netflix, because it's OG Twilight Zone. He plays like a TV repairman, and is just generally very spooky. I wish I could remember the name of the episode, but it's very good.
Oh, Pooh, do you need your TV repaired?
I know a guy.
I need my TV repaired.
TV repair is what tingers do best. The T stands for TV repair.
Sorry, I gotta send Pluto to go flush him out.
Second Pluto.
So what you're supposed to do here, I know we're kind of glossing over what the mechanic of this part. You're supposed to sneak up on him from behind, and I'm not getting it.
Hey guys, how do you catch a unique Piglet?
Maybe if I climb up the tree, the minigame will just start.
Unique up on him.
Alright, you got me. So yeah, I'm doing what the minigame we're eventually going to be playing. This great, well-designed minigame.
Yeah, this wonderful minigame.
This minigame's kind of jank.
I love when Owl is giving you the tutorial for this one, he's like, press the triangle button to use the rush command. Be careful, it doesn't always work.
It works every time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I tried to attack Piglet, because I got pissed because I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Why, you little...
Because like I said before, it's been many moons since I played this game originally. So I forgot how you're supposed to get to Piglet.
Can I say that I appreciate how the background music of this world is just, God, what is the name of this song?
Winnie
is
the
it
Pooh.
just called 100 Acre Wood? Oh, right, yeah. I love that it's this, yeah.
100 Acre Wood.
Yeah, even in the original version,
there,
it didn't have like the high quality instruments. Like, this is still one of my favorite tracks in the game.
Dude, and this soundtrack has been updated to be orchestrated.
There's Rabbit, there's Piglet,
yeah, there's Piglet right there.
Owl, but most of all, Winnie the Pooh.
Sora the human.
Sora the human, he's got big shoes all on his feet. See, Sora the human, Sora the
Shoes
human.
are bigger
He's
than
got really
Piglet's
spiky
body.
hair.
Oh my god. He's Sora for Robert.
Man,
He's
I will say, even though they just kind of like took a song from the movie and made it the background music, it's a better fit here than it is in one of the worlds coming up, and I think you know which one I'm referring to. But we'll get there.
He's Sora McGregor. Ewan McSora.
Alright.
General
Kenobi. So, is Piglet Anakin?
I thought you'd gone away.
And Obi-Wan is Pooh?
What you asked for?
From my point of view, Christopher Robin is evil. Well, then you are lost, Piglet.
And
Hold
an
on,
owl
wait,
is
wait.
the Emperor?
I got it. You were on the Jedi Council, yes. But we don't grant you the rank of Master.
Samuel L. Eeyore.
E.R.L. Jackson.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine him with a blue... instead of a blue lightsaber, he has like a blue laser tail, and he's like all cyberpunk and shit.
He just has a lightsaber stapled to his butt.
Fear leads to the dark side.
Will someone please pull this thing out? Sorry, that wasn't nearly depressed enough to be Eeyore.
I
Fear leads
love
to suffering.
how
Somewhere Peter
I love
Cullen
how
just winced.
Evil.
I love how Gopher is Yoda in this fiction that we've created, because Gopher is like the only character in Disney's Winnie the Pooh that isn't from A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Go for the most powerful of all Pooh's allies.
Oh my god.
Because he has a pickaxe.
Matters size does not.
Shite.
Who would be the Luke Skywalker of this universe? Would that be the Heffalump?
I don't know
I
who's
feel
the
like I've
most
seen-
useless Pooh character.
I'm pretty sure I've seen art of the Heffalump in Star Wars garb. That feels very familiar.
Official Disney art.
The most useless character is Kanga, because, I mean, she did give us Rue, but, like, Kanga's just, like, she's a wet blanket.
I feel like Rue would be the Luke Skywalker, and then we'd have a
Kanga
part
would
at the
be
beginning
Aunt
of the movie
Beru,
where
and
Kanga is just like incinerated.
yeah, and
See-
Rabbit would probably be Uncle Owen. I don't
Here's
know.
the thing.
Is anyone watching this video interested in this conversation?
We are.
Yes!
You know, I am.
Here's the
What
thing.
about you guys?
Kanga don't take no jazz. Like, she's no nonsense.
I love
Who's
how
the Shmi Skywalker?
Mr. Smee, of course.
You just want,
Give him
Classic
a
Winnie the Pooh
ponytail.
character.
oh my captain, it seems that I've ended up in the wrong storybook.
So this minigame, you're supposed to protect Pooh from these bees. And, like, you're supposed to just whack the bees once with your Keyblade. You're supposed to, quote-unquote, hit them, because it's a kid's book. And you're supposed to climb the tree along with Pooh. And you're supposed to jump from branch to branch to protect him. But if you just hit the bees... If you just hit the bees once, you'll jump to the next branch.
Yeah.
And you
Wish
just
I would have
can't-
known that as a child.
Yeah, same. Like, I didn't really understand it. I just kind of let the winds guide me on this one. I
You're
just,
doing much better on this minigame than I did on my recent test playthrough.
like,
Like, I swear, on my playthrough, he fell out of the tree like 4 times. I just could not
oh my gosh.
Cause like,
master this.
so I always tried to turn around after I hit the bees.
Oh,
up
yeah.
here, but like you have to be super careful when you turn around because like you have a couple of pixels before you fall off.
Yeah, because, like, there's, like, his model will do a full 180 and fall straight out the tree.
My god.
Oh god, this is
This
such
is like a perfect run of this minigame.
yeah. When you know the strat, this mini game becomes a lot more boring.
Yeah, it becomes boring, yeah.
God.
It's just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna hit X every 10 seconds for the next 2 minutes.
Now, we commented on the normal background music for 100 Acre Wood, but I'd also like to shout out this minigame theme. Very, very sweet and nice to listen to.
It is nice until you have that one mini game that takes you like 4 or 5 times to beat, and you're just
Okay.
constantly listening to it over and over.
I understand your meaning, but Nick,
We'll get to that.
Kingdom Hearts 2, the techno version, when you're doing the extreme sports surfing on Pooh Bear through the 100-acre wood.
Is that a mini game in that game?
Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's one where you're like sliding on Pooh like through the book, going
An
from page to
extremely
page.
Pooh movie.
Oh yeah,
I do remember that now. Jeez. Oh yeah, I got bored because this game got so easy.
God, that's
Wait,
probably enough for the
254?
high score right there.
I think so.
Well, I don't know how you could get a score any higher.
That booty.
It is rather funny what I will do for
What you will
Like,
do?
he's
I was the
phasing
one hitting
through a
the bees.
tree right now.
I like to imagine that when it's kind of like the Stitch advertisements for all the Disney movies
Oh, yeah.
that he appeared in.
God,
There's
what a
just-
great era that was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Sora's just out of reach just a little bit. Like Sora and Stitch are just competing for screen time.
Isn't in the Aladdin one, Jasmine gets in the spaceship with him and just leaves Aladdin like by
Yep.
himself?
Yeah, I missed that era.
Classic.
Those were great advertisements. I loved those advertisements for Stitch.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
a great
Lilo
movie.
and Stitch is like one of the best Disney movies. Don't at me. Actually, do at me because I'm desperate for social media validation. But not about
Damn
this.
good.
Don't
Well,
at
we-
me unless you agree with me.
We will soar out of this episode like Sora will do on his gummy ship into the next one.
Hey.
All right, peace out.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.